The Wanderer with Johnny Cash singing at the helm, the song with U2, tuned down half a step. So we can play in G, but obviously the low sound's gonna work really well with Johnny's voice. So we're gonna have this G that we just said, gonna have a C, a D, and an E minor. And all these chords really just gonna be this down, fatter strings, right? And you can get this open six string, because that's gonna be the riff, right? You're gonna hear bum, 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 bum. You can hear it a lot in the intro, and you can do it throughout the whole song if you want, but the verses are just gonna be G. We're walking through the streets paved with gold to see. Lifted some stones on the skin and bones of a city without a soul. And then tag it again. I went walking under atomic sky, where the ground will turn and in the rain it burns like a tear. I said goodbye. Here comes your E minor now. I went with nothing but the thought of you. I went wandering. Bum 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 bum. All right, so to play that back with the chorus, there's a little link at the end each time that you do. But to go back with the chorus, let's do that first. It's going to be E minor to C, G, D, E minor. Here's this link. It's going to be C. And then what I'm doing is just removing everything to get this open fourth string, that D string, back to that G. So all together, yeah, I went with nothing but the thought of you. I went wandering. Right? I think this is going to be the simplest way to do it, because you do hear that C to D before going back up to that G. Verse 2 going to be the same thing, like I said, G to C, G to C. Chorus going to be the same thing again, but this time you're going to hear this lead part after this chorus. So that lead part is just going to be the climbing. Right, you're going to hear that. So I'm going with on the 5th fret all the way through pretty much of the 5th string, 5th string all the way through to the 3rd fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, 9th fret. And then when you hear that low sound, I think it just goes back to a G, but I'm grabbing just these 2 strings here, the 6th string and the 5th string. If you want to play the chords, I think it's going to sound best if you just hit this C twice, wait for that climb, and then wait for that land on that G. And then he's going to start up singing again, because then he's going to say, yeah, I went out there, shirts of experience, to taste and to touch and feel as much as a man can for he repents. And that link again of that C, open D, G. And it's going to just go back to the verse that we just did, G to C, G to C. Have that chorus again, have that little link there, have another chorus, have that link again. And then the outro is going to be all the same chords that we just did. Should be on the screen there, and this is going to fade out. So hopefully that helped out. Like I said, I've been wanting to do this one for the longest time, so finally got around to do it. Just tune down half a step. That's the answer, because you're going to sound really low with Johnny's voice, and it's going to sound awesome. So hopefully that helped out, and give me more songs to do. Thanks.